Rocky, 2 games on the road this weekend. It's been a little while since you've done that. Hasn't been since Pittsburgh. What are some of the challenges with a couple of games on the road, and how pivotal has it been to have so many games at home to open the season?
You obviously take advantage of the games in the ice box and look forward to being able to play in front of our fans, but it's part of the deal. It's playing on the road and having to win in tough environments. It's certainly a lot of challenges when you go on the road, whether it's Omaha or in Kearney, Nebraska, to play Tri-City. So it's something that we're up for. We're looking forward to it, and we have great opponents coming up, but we relish the chance to play in those environments.
You talked after this past Saturday's game about how there were things that needed to be better, but still to get a win in that type of situation has to be a good sign, especially a couple days after looking back at that. What did that mean to win a close game after how many games have kind of been lopsided this year?
You have to win close games in this league, and a lot of them. You're not going to score 6 goals a game, and you have great competition night in and night out, and so we have to be able to win when we don't play our best. I thought that we were sloppy on Saturday, which is going to happen in a 62-game season. It happens in the National Hockey League, and so finding a way to win those games is really big for us, and gave us a boost from a confidence perspective, and also gave us the opportunity to be pretty hard on the guys in video this week and let them know that, hey, we got away with one on Saturday, but we have to be better.
After Saturday's game, Boston Buckberger, and when I talked to him, he said that he could have been better, but obviously he went on to get that game-winning goal. What did that mean to see a guy like him, one, wearing a letter, who maybe didn't have the night he wanted, but still recovered and really came through down the stretch?
You know what, I thought there was a lot of guys that didn't play their best games, but they were able to persevere through some tough times, deal with that adversity. Somebody like Lucas Massey, I know he wants that second goal back, but for him to rally and just stay the course and play great in the third period, which is so good to see a guy like that battle through a tough one and find his way. And you know, Boston's the first one to hold himself accountable. He knows that he can't hold he can't hold his teammates accountable unless he holds himself accountable. So he knows that he didn't play his best hockey in the first 2 periods, but he's able to score a big one for us late. And the good part is he doesn't walk away from that with only that on his mind. He knows his game as a whole can continue to improve, and I think that's awesome.
Doug Grimes has scored 4 goals in the last 5 games. What's the biggest improvement you've seen from his game from last year to this year?
You know what, with Doug, it's like a lot of guys, it's just experience and having the opportunity to play a lot of minutes in this league. Played a ton for us after we acquired him in the trade from Cedar Rapids last year. He's come into the year in really good shape. He had a good summer. He's matured and grown up. He understands the role and responsibility of being a leader, being a top 6 guy, and he takes that very seriously. And so his work ethic and his compete level are leading to some great results for him.
Keaton Peters scored again as well on Saturday. He leads the team with 5 goals. What's he doing so well to find the back of the net this year?
Keaton's a really smart player. He understands time and space on the ice. He works really hard to get the puck, get it to his line mates, and then move into soft areas to get it back. And that goal on Saturday night was a perfect example of it. All 3 guys working well together, Jack Larrigan and Danny Sambuco, and Keaton finds his way into a soft spot, great pass, and a good finish.
Taking on Omaha on Friday. Obviously the crowd was a big part here about that win against them a few weeks back, but now you go on the road. What's the challenge with the flip of the coin with having to play in a hostile environment against your rival?
I hope it's a great environment. I hope they have a sellout. It's cool to go there and to play against those guys. I know that the rivalry is deep here in Lincoln versus the Lancers. I'm obviously just 1 year into it, but I want to beat everybody, no matter who we're going on the road to face, and that task on Friday is certainly no different.
So Boston, obviously you guys got the win on Saturday, had to come back, and you were your harshest critic after the game when you and I talked. You were saying there were things you could have done better, but you still were able to rebound and get it done. Talk to me about how that works in the middle of a game where things aren't going the way you want, but you kind of have to compose yourself and find a way to reset and get that next goal.
Yeah, I think we just wanted to stick to the course. Obviously, things were going our way. We had a few bounces that we just wish we could add back. But I think the guys stuck with it pretty well. Our coaches kept us composed in the game, and we did a good job just battling and finding a way to scratch out 2 points.
What's the biggest thing you guys need to improve heading into this weekend? 2 big road games coming up.
Yeah, I think get on our forecheck, get on the other team's defense. We were a bit slow, and I feel like we were a bit sloppy on our D zone, our breakouts too. So it's a 200-foot game, and we got to be good all over, I guess.
For the last 5 games have all been played here at the Icebox. Now you go on the road. It's the first time you've got multiple games back-to-back on the road since Pittsburgh to open the season. What has it meant having all this time at home and playing in front of these fans?
It's been unreal. The atmosphere, obviously, we feed off the fans every single night, and yeah, they play a huge part in those four wins, or 4 wins at home or whatever it's been. So obviously, we're gonna have to get gritty on the road, but we can do it for sure and get 4 points.
I was going to say that's going to be the challenge. You take on Omaha, and they're probably going to be a little excited. Now they get to host the rivalry game. What are some of the challenges with going in? I'm sure you've had that before in your junior career. What are challenges when you're going into a rivalry game on the road?
Yeah, well, obviously they're going to be buzzing because we beat them 6-1 last game. So in their barn, they'll come out hot, and obviously we're just going to have to get pucks behind them and go to work for first period and just take it shift by shift.
4-game win streak for you guys so far. What's the best thing that you guys have done that's led to victory over it?
I think, I don't know, we're putting pucks in the back of the net. We're finding ways to score and contributions from everybody pretty much. So it's been great in that sense. I think our coaches have done a great job with just systems, making sure we're prepared for our opponents. So yeah, we've just been ready to go, and we can't get lackadaisical in the future here.